Are back live. Hello, friends, and welcome back to CollectCo. I'm Jim Nance. Andrew Schoen commented SC. He probably hopped back on, Tanner, and that means he wants a collective soul. So let's pull that out of the very first crate. So that was one of the last comments, I think, while we were offline. So let's pull that for Andrew. We never did really go through that crate, so I guess I will in just a second. Let everybody get on first. Vicki Allison's back on. And we're back. I did the Jim Nance thing earlier. Hello, friends. Welcome to Augusta National Golf Club. I hadn't pulled it yet. Hold your horses. Coming up. Right here. Hence allegations and things left unsaid. Where do you want it? I'll put it right here. Alrighty. Chad's energy stuff's wearing off. I need to go take a bunch of more stuff. Alright. Chat. Boom. Already got 55 people on. Saturday night. Nobody has nothing to do except buy records. Nothing. Y'all have no plans, trust me. Absolutely no plans. We haven't sold a warrant tonight. Who wants a warrant for $44.99? We got to sell at least one. Easter's tomorrow morning. I'm sure some of y'all might have some of those early services. So my staff here has informed me we have to stop at midnight. So my staff, without them, we wouldn't be having sales. So we have to stop at midnight. And I've got to get back into my gym routine. And I really want to eat some Waffle House. And to do that, I probably need to go eat. I probably need to go do a good workout to deserve Waffle House. So that's what I plan on doing. So let's sell some records, take a break, and we'll be done for the week until Monday nights. So, all right. Let's go through a new vinyl that's right here and see what kind of titles we have. Sabotage, The Wake of Magellan. I really like this cover. It's lenticular. Looks like the ship is moving. That is 2LP, orange vinyl, 12-page booklet. That is Sabotage. That's the last copy I have, $56.99. $56.99. Genesis, The Invisible Touch, or actually just Invisible Touch. This is a classic Genesis album. $31.99. This is a half-speed master. You get Invisible Touch, Tonight, 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 Land of Confusion. We all know that one. In Too Deep, that's a great one. Anything She Does, Domino is fantastic. Throwing It All Away, and The Brazilian. That's a great album. Hope everybody has a copy of that. Genesis, Sabotage, Richard Marx. This is called Songwriter by Richard Marx. That is $38.99. That is a great Sabotage album. I streamed it. I kept me a copy, but I hadn't opened it yet. It's so nice, all pretty and sealed and with the lenticular and everything, but yeah, I finally kept me one of those. Genesis, The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. This is a 2LP Genesis album. It's an Abbey Road half-speed master, $42.99. Stone Sour from Music on Vinyl. Stone Sour Music on Vinyl is $44.99. Music on Vinyl, a Stone Sour. Big Bill Broonzy, The Midnight Special. That is live in Nottingham from 1957. One of the last documented performances by Big Bill Broonzy, the blues legend who mentored Muddy Waters and influenced Keith Richards. Mastered from the original analog tapes at Infrasonic Mastering, limited edition colored vinyl. That is $29.99 for Big Bill Broonzy. The Steve Miller Band, live, Breaking Ground. That's a 2LP live 17-track, $36.99 for Steve Miller Band. Smashing Pumpkins, Siamese Dream. $99.99 for Siamese Dream. Very nice. Siamese Dream, $99.99. Price on Genesis. There's 2 Genesis albums. We have The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, $42.99. And we have Invisible Touch. Invisible Touch is purely the Phil Collins era, 86. And then this album, which came out in like 74, this is Peter Gabriel and Phil Collins on this one. I think they're both, when they're singing The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, that's Phil Collins and Peter Gabriel together. I know, mind-blowing. Jim Nielsen wants a copy of Invisible Touch. That's so did, or maybe he was telling me which one, the price. Jim, I'm going to go ahead and tag you for one. Let me know if you don't want it. Seventh Dream of Teenage Heaven. This is $29.99. $29.99. Still have a green sticker. Santana green. Oh yes, the on sale stuff. I do. I just moved those. Yeah, the on sale vinyl. I'd like to empty out this crate because there might be some new people watching, but I do. Ken Frazier. It's just $19.99. $19.99. It does have a little bit of tear in the shrink wrap. Absolutely no damage to the cover, but some people are pretty picky about their shrink wrap. It's still here. Ken, I'm going to go ahead and put you down for one unless you say otherwise. Soul Asylum. Excuse me. Soul Asylum is $39.99. We have sold a ton of these. This is a 30th anniversary, 5,000 numbered copies on black and gold vinyl, $39.99. The price for Invisible Touch, we got one copy left. It's $31.99. $31.99. Godsmack, this is their newest album, $31.99. Godsmack, Lighting Up the Sky, $31.99. Ministry, the Sphincter. Ministry, the Sphincter, $44.99. Limited to 1,000 on red vinyl, $44.99. Slayer, South of Heaven. Slayer is $36.99. South of Heaven, $36.99. Third Eye Blind, a collection. Third Eye Blind, some of their hits include Semi-Charmed Life, Jumper. That is $41.99. That's a 2 LP, Third Eye Blind hits collection. NXS Kick. NXS Kick is $29.99. 6-time platinum album. Need You Tonight, Devil Inside, Never Tear Us Apart. Pearl Jam Lightning Bolt is $44.99. We sold one right before the break. We've got 2 left. That is Pearl Jam Lightning Bolt, $44.99. Five Finger Death Punch. This is A Decade of Destruction, Volume 1. That is their greatest hits. That's on red vinyl, 2 LP, Five Finger Death Punch. That is $36.99. Sonic Youth, Daydream Nation, just $33.99 by Sonic Youth. We have one of those left. And Funkadelic. Funkadelic is $59.99. This one has a little bit of a crease right up here on this top corner. That is a remastered version, $59.99. The Now Yearbook, 1980 to 84, the final chapter. That's on colored vinyl. That's triple LP, $49.99, the final chapter. Then we had Guided by Voices, Sandbox. That was $29.99. Robert Plant, Alison Krauss, their most recent album, $36.99, which is called Raisin Sand. That came, or excuse me, Raise the Roof. Raisin Sand was their first one. Heroes by David Bowie. We Can Be Heroes, $31.99. Jim Nielsen wants the Now Yearbook. That's so to Jim Nielsen. Neil Young and Crazy Horse live at Shoreline Amphitheater. That is $26.99. That's an unofficial. The Matrix Reloaded is $34.99, and then Nirvana Unplugged. This is the last single LP we have. It's $36.99, and I know it makes no sense, but we have 2 LPs available. The 2 LP version is $33.99. Allison Campbell wants Third Eye Blind. That's sold to Allison Campbell, and Jeffrey Walker wants Invisible Touch. Invisible Touch for Jeffrey Walker, and that was the last copy. If anybody else wants one of those, let me know. We can start a waiting list. Looks like I need to order some more Genesis albums. Any word on your sidewalk sale? That's going to be sometime in May. It's probably not going to be any time this month because here locally, there's a record sale going on in the Rivergate area. There's like a convention. And lots of people ask, no, we don't do those. We don't really go to any conventions or shows. We really don't need to, or it's kind of hard for us to do that. So And then the next week is Record Store Day. So probably the next weekend or the weekend after that, we're going to have a sale here ourselves. The Nirvana is a Euro. Yes, made in the EU. Nirvana is, yes. Susie wants In Excess Kick. That's sold to Susie. And Martin Pryor Savatage, The Wake of Magellan, is $56.99. And that was a limited collector's edition, heavyweight transparent orange vinyl, 2LP gatefold, 12-page book, and it has the really cool lenticular cover. The ship is moving. That's $56.99. Paul, the Euro press of this is $36.99. And like I said, I also have the 2LP. I also have the 2LP version as well. Okay. Let's see what else. Martin Pryor says he'll take the Savatage. Always a great decision. Good chances of palace pressing. Yes, that's true. Sometimes they don't put stickers on those. So, Paul Beal on Nirvana. That is sold to Paul Beal. That's an excellent gamble. That's an excellent gamble. Okay, let's go through. I may go to the back and load up a half-off bin. I really don't have much more new vinyl we can recap. I feel like we've done our fair share of that. Let's see here. Yeah, let me go to the back and load up a half-off crate, and I'll come back and do that. In the meantime, I don't have anything to auction either, so just stand by for about 30 seconds while I go fill up a bin for half-off records. Or I could do one of these right up front here. That's probably really good. We usually do one of these randomly. We'll do a kind of a recent crate. Let me check one of these. I might want to do one of these that's up here. Sometimes we get crazy and we show kind of a recent bin and do it half off. So, yeah, let's do that with one of these. I think I hadn't been through this in maybe a week or a week and a half. But, yeah, this is like pretty recent stuff. And then I'll go to the back. Maybe we can empty this one out, and I'll use this crate to go fill up some more. Plus, it'll save us a little bit of time. So this is really good stuff here. Probably some really good stuff here, and it's going to be half off, so pay close attention. We do this kind of late, especially on Saturdays. We go through a lot of half off stuff, so everybody stand by. No more Japanese. Not tonight. Not tonight. No, we got hundreds on the way from Japan. And I know I've said this every week, but I'm getting closer and closer to finally planning to take a trip over there. So that will be fun, and I'll also probably won't be having sales for like a week while I'm over there. So yes, I got your BOC, Jared. I've got one collective soul, hence allegations and things left unsaid. And I also think I have a copy of Collective Soul Blood. All right, everything in here is going to be half off. I don't know what's in here, but it's a pretty recent bin. So The Who face dances. I'm going to be telling you the half off price. $10 on The Who. $10 on The Who face dances. This has got the poster with it. $10 on The Who face dances. $10. Nielsen Aerial Ballet. Harry Nielsen. That's on the Pickwick label. $7.50 for Nielsen Aerial Ballet. Harry Nielsen. Nielsen with 2 N's, 2 L's, 2 S's, and 2 more N's. That is $10 for Harry Nielsen. Bill Haley Rockin'. Bill Haley is $7.50. Bill Haley Rockin', $7.50. Dunn and McCashin. That is a sealed copy from 1970. $10 for Dunn and McCashin. DDT. DDT is some kind of Russian record. I think it's in the punk or hardcore genre. $12.50. Nigel Del Rocket's first on The Who, and Tanner, this officially starts our half-off stuff. Half-off stuff, that's sold to Nigel Del Rocket. James Cohorn was second. Day Mars wants a copy of Collective Soul. Give me 1 second on that. Gary Samuels is first to Nielsen. Gary, I'm assuming you want Aerial Ballet. That's also half off. Robert Johnson wants the Bill Haley. And Fred Leal wants the DDT. Fred, if that's your first-time buyer purchase, if you're a first-time buyer, if that's your first purchase with us, thank you and welcome. I don't think I've said your name too many times, if not ever, so thank you. If you're on Facebook, please send us a message with your email address and mailing address. We're doing $7 unlimited shipping for the rest of the night. So Nigel got The Who. Gary Samuels got Harry Nilsson, Robert Johnson, Bill Haley, Fred on DDT, and Dave Mars is going to get a copy of Collector Sold. Dave Mars, I'll put you down for this one. I'll put you down for this one, and I'll try to find the other one later. But that is sold to Daymars. Daymars. Back to the half-off stuff. Roy Orbison, $10. We're going through a pretty recent crate here. Discounted records, half off. Get some stuff sold. Andrew Lloyd Webber, Requiem. This is sealed from 1985 with hop sticker, $10. Grand Funk Railroad, good singing, good playing. Also sealed from 1976, $15, sealed. The Who, Who's Missing, $12.50, gold stamp promo, $12.50. The Who, Who's Missing. Harry Nilsson, The Point. This is now just $30. Was $59.99. That's a 1971 OG Indianapolis press. Ken Crooker, First to The Point. That is The Point. The Point was right here. Oh, he was just fast on it. Ken Crooker, First to The Point. That's Harry Nilsson. And Nigel Del Rocket is first on The Who, Who's Missing. Everything in here is half off. The Cars, Heartbeat City, $17.50. We've already sold one tonight for $19.99. Cars, Heartbeat City, $17.50. Sammy Davis Jr., a live performance of his greatest hits. This is $6.50. $6.50. Neil Young and Crazy Horse is $17.50. This is in shrink wrap, and it is a really nice copy. Neil Young, $17.50. Requiem 7. Everything in here is the half off price. So if I'm telling you the half off price, that's the price after the half off, and that is firm for right now. Tammy Hinkle on the Sammy Davis Jr. We have Alan Stone. That is $22.50. Alan Stone, self-titled. James Bragg is first to Neil Young. These are all half off the sticker on the back. Eddie Schwartz, No Refuge, $7.50. Eddie Schwartz, No Refuge. Mick Jagger, Primitive Cool, $10. Gold stamp promo. Mick Jagger, Primitive Cool, $10. Mick Jagger. Frank Zappa, Chunga's Revenge, just $20. Frank Zappa's Chunga's Revenge and the London Symphony Orchestra, Zappa Volume 1, that's now just $20. Robert Johnson, first to Mick Jagger. Robert Johnson, first to Mick Jagger. Wow, another, the Mothers of the Fillmore. This is going to be $35 after the half off. It's a 71 white label promo with the promo strip on the front. Mothers of Invention, very clean vinyl, about a VG Plus cover, $35 on that. 3 Frank Zappas. Nazareth, Rampant. That's a VG Plus, $7.50 on Nazareth. Nazareth, No Mean City. That's in shrink wrap with hype sticker, $12.50. Nazareth, No Mean City. And HBO presents Willie Nelson and Family. Willie Nelson's Greatest Hits. That's an HBO picture disc, $12.50. And one more Nazareth, 2XS in shrink wrap with hype. That is $12.50. So 3 Nazareth, a Willie Nelson, and 3 Frank Zappas. Wayne, you're first to Zappa. Let me know if you want Chunga's Revenge, the London Symphony Orchestra, or Mothers of Invention, which is also Frank Zappa. Fred Leal, you're second. Go ahead and let me know which one you wanted. Well, he wanted Mothers, and Stephanie was second. So we'll make sure Zappa, Wayne might have just wanted the Zappa albums, or one of the two, and then Fred will get Mothers. We'll figure that out in just a second. Let's go ahead and pull the Willie Nelson for Allison Campbell. That's sold to Allison Campbell, Willie Nelson. Nazareth, The Full Circle. Wow, lots of Nazareth there. $10 on Nazareth. Toto Hydra is now just $10. Toto's $10. And REO Speedwagon, 9 lives. This is a VG Plus, $7.50 for REO Speedwagon, 9 lives. Hassan, It's All About the Money. That's 1996 green vinyl. That is $7.50. $7.50, 96 green vinyl. Debbie Blair, first to REO Speedwagon. Tammy, you were second. Robert Johnson, first to Toto. T and Kara, As They Are. T and Kara is $7.50. T and Kara, As They Are. $7.50 is the half-off price. Detective from the Atlantic Studios. This is a detective album. I'm pretty sure it's the full album. It's just like in a promo packaging. Recorded live at Atlantic Studios, December 21st, 1977. There you have it. It is $17.50, Detective from the Atlantic Studios. So it's a live Detective. That's what's going on. They recorded that album live at Atlantic Studios. Brian Auger's Oblivion Express. Brian Auger's Oblivion Express is $10. We have The Barbarians is $8 after the half off. $8 for The Barbarians after the half off. So we're just waiting to see which of the Frank Zappas we're on standby. We're on standby from Wayne. Figure out which one of those he wants, then we can tag the others. Tom Sullivan. Everything is half off. Everything's half off. Like I said, that's firm right now. Beach Boys Surfing USA, $22.50. Beach Boys Surfing USA. And Mayday Parade, A Lesson in Romantics. And that is 2012 white vinyl Mayday Parade. That is $25 after the half off. Robert Johnson gets the Beach Boys. And we had Nazareth Bundle. Well, the half off price would make them $7.50. Let's see, 10, 25, 35, $42.50. That would be the price, which is the half off price. React Spasm 151. React Spasm 151. That is $7.50. The Beach Boys Ballads. There's another Japanese press. That is $22.50. Oh no, it's that record. I should have wrote the name of it. You literally have to look it up to figure out what it is, I think. I don't know if it's actually written on the cover anywhere. The half off price is $10. 2011 blue vinyl. Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. That is $17.50. $17.50. Frank Zappa, one size fits all. That is $17.50. And Joe Walsh recorded live, $8 after the half off. That's an EX copy. $8. Joe Walsh recorded live, $8. And Alan Parsons Project, Turn of a Friendly Card, $10. Mothers is the LP in great condition. It is in so good of condition, you won't be able to stand it. Yes. So we'll figure out what Wayne's final decision on that is. Alan Totten is first to Zappa. That goes to Alan Totten. We have John Stevens on Joe Walsh. Robert Johnson first to Alan Parsons Project. Ken Frazier was second. Darren Meyer, you were second on Joe Walsh. 40 on all the Nazareth albums. Sell the Nazareth albums, 1, 2, 3, 4 Nazareth albums, the Daymares for $40. Sell those to him. J.V. Crawford, we've already sold Joe Walsh. All right, so everything in here is half off. Let me go through these one more time. We have Harry Nilsson. Nilsson, that is $10. Dunn and McCashin, sealed from 1970, $10. The Orbison Way is $10. Andrew Lloyd Webber Requiem, that is sealed with hype sticker. That is $10. Grand Funk Railroad, Good Singing, Good Playing. That is $15. And the Cars Heartbeat City, still available, $17.50. Alan Stone is $22.50. Wayne wants the Mothers of Invention. That was $35 after the half off. So if anybody wants these other Zappa albums, Zappa and the London Symphony, $20, and Zappa Chunga's Revenge, $20. Somebody needs to get those. Jackie Reynolds, first on the Cars. We have Eddie Schwartz, No Refuge. That is $7.50. Hassan, All About the Money, is $7.50. That's 1996 green vinyl. T and Kara, As They Are, that is $7.50. Alan Totten wants both of the two Zappas that was left behind. Those are sold to Alan Totten. We have Detective from the Atlantic Studios, $17.50. $17.50. Brian Auger's Oblivion Express is $10. The Barbarians, $8. It has some seam splits at the top. Daymares wants the Hassan. That's sold to Daymares. One day I'll learn how to say that. Mayday Parade, A Lesson in Romantics. That is $25. We have React, Spasm 151 is $7.50. Ballads, The Beach Boys is $22.50. Japanese pressing, $22.50. And Sean said this is Sea Haven. Sea Haven. That's a 2011 blue vinyl. $10 on that one. Let's see here. Terry Westwood wants React. Spasm, that's half off. And John Ambrosi gets the other Beach Boys. Detective and Requiem for $20. Tom Sullivan, that would be $27.50, I believe. Let's see, 10, 17. I will do $25 on both of those. $25 on both of those. Is that right? 17.50, 10, 27. Yeah, $25 on that. And Harry Nilsson is for sure $10. $10 for sure on Harry Nilsson, 25 on those. Sea Haven, 10. Mayday Parade, 25. Barbarians, 8. Brian Auger, 10. This is T and Kara, 750. This Eddie Schwartz, 750. Alan Stone, 2250. Grand Funk, 15. Roy Orbison, 10. Dunn and McCashin is 10. Okay. Terry Risswood said Requiem sold both. Okay. Tom, I went back and forth with Tom like 8 times on these. $25 if you want them. If not, I'm going to sell Requiem to Terry Westwood for 10. I think he wants both of them. Joe Ives wants the Alan Stone. Sell that to Joe Ives, and he wants Mayday. Okay. And Joe Ives and Alan Stone. Give it to Tom. Well, he's got to say yes to 25 first. And Sean, I will gladly sell you Sea Haven for $7.50. It's amazing somebody releases a record and their name is nowhere on it. I mean, nowhere. They wrote their name nowhere on the record. I think that is amazing. Okay, Tom's out. He wanted 20. He was at 20, 22, and no to 25. So Terry says he'll take them both for $25. Those are sold to Terry Westwood. Harry Nilsson, $10. Barbarians, Brian Auger, T and Kara, Eddie Schwartz, and he said he'll take the sealed Grand Funk Railroad. Okay, and that was half off, which makes it $15. I knew there wouldn't be much left in there. We have Harry Nilsson, the Barbarians, Brian Auger, T and Kara, Eddie Schwartz, Roy Orbison, Dunn and McCashin. Anybody else? That's an easy way to empty a bin. Now I can go fill up another one. Unless there's something else like that kind of laying around here. Let's see what this one looks like. Let's see here. This looks pretty good to do. Let me make sure. What's that? That is true. Let me go get one out of the back. This one's got some really odd titles in it, as in almost too odd of titles. Trying to find some stuff that is recognizable, but also some stuff that may be just odd enough or odd enough to me where y'all would still want it. And Alice Lowry said she'll take the Harry Nilsson. Let me make sure. I don't think Gary Samuels never did say yes to 10, so I think he was passing because he said $7.50 and I said 10. Usually a half off crate like that, I'm pretty firm on the half off prices. These have only been put out for like 2 weeks. So I can't start doing like 80% off. That's a lot. Okay. Yeah, down on the upside should be over there, or are they in that? Checking the bins, the side bins. Did I put them over there? Are they over here? Right here. Okay. If anybody wants Soundgarden, $39.99 down on the upside. I'm down to about 6 copies. $39.99 for Soundgarden. That is Sea Haven, yes. That is the one. There is no identification anywhere on it. That's incredible. Okay, Daymares, I've got you down for 1. And if anybody else wants one, let me know. All right, we're going to do our first auction of the night. Well, we did George Harrison, didn't we? But it only got 1 bid, so that wasn't an auction. It takes 2 to make an auction. George Harrison only had 1 bid. So this is Molly Hatchet beating the odds. It is sealed with hype sticker. No punch out, no saw mark, sealed retail copy of Molly Hatchet beating the odds. $1 start. It is sealed, unopened. Molly Hatchet beating the odds. $1 start. Now I've got us a bin of half-off records. Half-off records. I'll be telling you the half-off prices. Charles Lloyd soundtrack. Charles Lloyd soundtrack. $15, and that is on Atlantic. That is on Atlantic. Calliope steamed. $12.50. Calliope steamed. $12.50. New Riders, The Adventures of Panama Red. $12.50. New Riders, The Adventures of Panama Red. $12.50. Kenny Rogers, Share Your Love. Kenny Rogers is $5. Share Your Love. Kiki D. Kiki D is $5. Graham Nash, Earth and Sky. $5. Graham Nash, Earth and Sky. Justin Hayward, songwriter. Justin Hayward from the Moody Blues. $7.50. Justin Hayward, $7.50. Vanilla Fudge Renaissance, U.S. Press, $10. Vanilla Fudge Renaissance. Denise Williams, Let's Hear It for the Boy, 12-inch single from Footloose, $7.50. Cat Stevens, Back to Earth. Cat Stevens is $7.50. Okay. Molly Hatchet, 5, 1, 5, 20, 6, 10, 25, 8. Leslie Holt wants Kiki D. Our half off continues. That's sold to Leslie. Molly Hatchet, 30. Richard Group wants the New Riders. That's sold to Richard Group. Molly Hatchet, 11, 11, 13, 35, 11. Brianna wants the single from Footloose. Molly Hatchet, 40. Jim Nielsen was second to Denise Williams. Half off records. The Whale, John Tavener. The Whale, that's a 1970. Here's an odd record on Apple. That's on Apple. That is $15 after the half off. Wet Willie's Greatest Hits. Is it VG or ultrasonically cleaned? I think that says VG. Yeah, VG copy of Wet Willie's Greatest Hits, $5. Nigel wants Tav. That's sold to Nigel Del Rocket. Say It With Country, 14 original country hits. This is $7.50. Merle Haggard, Lacey J. Dalton, Janie Fricke, Roseanne Cash, Willie Nelson, Mickey Gilley, $7.50. Gene Watson, Heartaches, Love and Stuff, $7.50. Gene Watson. Jerry Reed, Nashville Underground. Jerry Reed is a 1968 pressing, $15 after the half off. Jerry Reed, $15 after the half off. Merle Haggard, Someday We'll Look Back. Just $10 on that. $10 on Merle Haggard. Elton John, Hecho in Mexico. This is an Elton John live unofficial bootleg. $15. Elton John, $15 on that. Fanta, I got to check the label on this one. Phantasmagoria Curved Air, white label promo. That is $35. Prog Rock, white label promo. $35 after half off. Leslie Holt on K-Tel. That's the Say It With Country. That's sold to Leslie. Regina wants the Gene Watson. And Leslie wants the Elton John live bootleg. That's also sold to Leslie. Slow Train Coming, Bob Dylan, $12.50. Slow Train Coming, $12.50. Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2, $20. Update on the Molly Hatchet that's sealed. Calvin Ward has that for $40, going twice, going 3 times. Donovan in Concert. Donovan is $7.50. Donovan in Concert. Dead or Alive, Give It To Me, I'd Do Anything. Dead or Alive, $7.50. On the Waters, Bread. Bread is $5. Tony, I've already sold The Whale. Nigel got that. I've already sold that, sir. Dan Fogelberg, Windows and Walls, $5 for Dan Fogelberg, shrink wrap and hop sticker. Juventude on Donovan in Concert. Bert's back in on Molly Hatchet at 41. Jackie Reynolds first on Bread. Brianna, you were second. Gary Lewis and the Playboys, Greatest Hits, $7.50. Gary Lewis, Greatest Hits. I've Got a New Heartache, Webb Pierce, in shrink wrap, an original Decca record, $5. Calvin's back in on Molly Hatchet at 43. RB Graves, that is $5. Atco record. The Dave Clark 5's Greatest Hits, $7.50. Glad All Over. The Very Best of Dawn, featuring Tony Orlando. That is $5. Very Best of Dawn, featuring Tony Orlando. The Moody Blues, Long Distance Voyager, $7.50. Long Distance Voyager, very nice copy. Jim Nelson's going to take the Gary Lewis Greatest Hits. That's sold to Jim Nelson. Bert's back in on Molly Hatchet at 45. Marco wants the Dawn, featuring Tony Orlando. That's sold to Marco. And Eric S. wants the Moody Blues. That's sold to Eric S. The Moody Blues 7th Sojourn, $7.50. There's another Moody Blues. Darren had just claimed that one, so next Moody Blues comment I'll assume is for that one, and then we'll get it figured out. The Carter Family on Border Radio. This is a VG copy for $7.50. John Edwards Memorial Foundation. The Carter Family on Border Radio. That's probably some early stuff, isn't it? Like from the 30s. That is a VG copy, $7.50. Congos is $10 for Congos. Shango, Trampin', $10 in shrink wrap. Calvin's back in on Molly Hatchet at 47. Bert, you're out. Doc Smith wants the RB. Sell that to Doc Smith. Half off is $5. Nat King Cole Sings the Great Songs. VG Plus, $4. $4. It's a VG Plus record. Nat King Cole. The song is Song. The album is The Seven. $15. The Seven. The Seven. Get Your Rocks Off. Manfred Mann's Earth Band. $12.50. We have Caro Benito, Civilization, mini LP. All 6 tracks from the EP Civilization 1, Civilization 2. That is $11.50. Bob Dylan, New Morning, VG Plus, $12.50. Michael Nath on Rocks. That was Get Your Rocks Off, Manfred Mann. That is sold to Michael Nath. The Marquettes, Out of Limits. The Marquettes is $15. Very clean copy. Another Bob Dylan Slow Train Coming. VG Plus, $12.50. Firefall, Luna Sea. Firefall will be $5. King Progress, Jackson Heights. Jackson Heights is $15. King's Progress. Sonny Stitt, Tune Up. $7.50. Barry Harris, Sam Jones, Alan Dawson. $7.50. Yes, Going for the One. A VG copy, $5. VG copy, $5. Webb Pierce is $5. Michael Nath on Sonny Stitt. Robert Johnson second. Cindy Carroll third. And the Flashdance, kind of a beat-up cover. It's a VG vinyl, $5 on Flashdance. Molly Hatchet. Burt Jordan, I never did hear yes or no, but Calvin has that for 47. Final call. I got to sell it here pretty soon. Alan Totten first on yes, going for the 1. Allison Campbell on Flashdance. Brianna, Alan Totten got yes. Allison first on Flashdance. Steven second. Brianna third. And Alice fourth. Eric S. has put back Moody Blues. Just change that then to, there was somebody back up on that. Darren Meyer. Darren Meyer, you got the Moody Blues record. You got the new Moody Blues record. Yes, these here, this is from a radio station. That's from a radio station collection we bought in Murfreesboro. And they actually contacted me, and they want me to come get their CD collection now. They've got like 5,000 jazz CDs that they want me to buy. So I'm going to try to go pick those up next week. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I guess put them on Discogs. But they have, actually, Murfreesboro, MTSU, it's the radio station MTSU. They have one of the world's largest archives of music. Can't believe they're getting rid of stuff, but I bought a bunch of records from them. Jerry Lee Lewis is $5. Jerry Lee Lewis is $5. Yeah, about a year ago, I bought out a jazz radio station, but they had a lot of other stuff. The soundtracks they had were incredible. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, all the Bruce Lee movies, really hard to get stuff. Horror soundtracks. They had box and box and box of all these really hard to get soundtracks that were radio station promos. And then there was jazz, more. Man, we still got, well, there's still a bunch back there, isn't there, Tanner? On those metal racks. Yeah, we got thousands of classical. Oh my gosh. God, it's incredible how many classical albums we have. I bet we have 10,000 classical albums that we've never touched. I bet we have 10,000 classical LPs, 2 or 3 truckloads and trailers that we've never even touched because I don't really know how to sell them or what to do with them. Wild Seeds. Well, I know how to sell them. It's just trying to find buyers. The Wild Seeds, Mud, Lies, and Shame, $7.50. Okay, Molly Hatchet. Let's go ahead and tag that. I lost Bert said he was out. Okay, Bert said he was out. I never did see that. I see it now. Molly Hatchet sold to Calvin Ward for $47. Bert's probably like, Chad, I've said out twice. Lily Tomlin and John Travolta, Moment by Moment soundtrack. Moment by Moment. VG Plus $7.50. That's from that radio station. That's why these are half off. We've had them for about a year. This was priced on March 16th, 2022. It's been a year. It's happening. Dinah Ross and the Supremes with Neil Diamond. $5 on that. $5 on that. Need to show the soundtracks. We've sold all of them. I bet they're all gone. Joni Mitchell, $7.50. Snakes and Ladders. That's a 12-inch single. $7.50. Don McLean, self-titled, $5. That was almost a year ago. Those are all long gone. Aretha Franklin, Who's Zooming Who? $10 on Aretha. It's Happening. That is sold to Doc Smith. Leslie Holt wants the Joni Mitchell. Modest Mouse. I don't have any Modest Mouse. I can get some, though. Doc Smith on Aretha Franklin. Bill Haley and His Comets. This is a German compilation. $7.50. That's a cool label. $7.50. Bill Haley and His Comets. My Maria, B.W. Stevenson. My Maria is $7.50. Robert Johnson first to Bill Haley. My Maria by B.W. Stevenson. And Freddie Hubbard, Skydive. Freddie Hubbard is a VG Plus, now $15. Skydive, that is an OG. Alan Totten wants B.W. Stevenson. That's so to Alan. Leslie, you were second on the Bill Haley. Freddie Hubbard's a VG Plus, $15. Let me read through those titles one more time. We have Freddie Hubbard Skydive. That is sold to Mike Kennedy. And Cindy Carroll wants TH. TH she meant FH. Okay, that means Cindy was first. Mike, the autocorrect got her, I think. Is that right, Cindy? FH? We always give autocorrect the benefit of the doubt. So Cindy Carroll got Freddie Hubbard. Mike, you were second. So here's what's left. If you want any prices, let me know. We have Don McLean, Moment by Moment, Lily Tomlin and John Travolta soundtrack, Wild Seeds, Mud's Lies, and Shame. Jerry Lee Lewis, Webb Pierce, Jackson Heights, King Progress, Firefall, Bob Dylan, The Marquettes, Bob Dylan, Kiro Bonito, The Seven, Nat King Cole, Shango, Congos, The Carter Family on Border Radio, Moody Blues, Seventh Sojourn, Dave Clark Five's Greatest Hits, Webb Pierce, Dan Fogelberg, Dead or Alive. Stephanie Harder wants Bob, Slow Train Coming. Sell that to Stephanie. Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2, Bob Dylan Slow Train Coming, Phantasmagoria. That was, I'm going to say that out, that was $69.99, then half off makes it $35. Merle Haggard, Jerry Reed, Nashville Underground, Wet Willie's Greatest Hits, Cat Stevens, Vanilla Fudge, Justin Hayward, Graham Nash, Kenny Rogers, Calliope, and Charles Lloyd. Yes, Lily Tomlin appeared in this, which is John Travolta, Moment by Moment, has music by Yvonne E. Elliman, Stephen Bishop, Dan Hill, and 10cc. That's a VG Plus, $7.50. Tracks on Nat King Cole. I will read you the tracks, and then you can let me know what song you're looking for, and I bet I can find it on an album around here somewhere. Danzig's Side, Not Tonight. He must have not got to those, because we never did. Those will definitely be auctioned sometime next week. Let's see here. Nat King Cole. Right here. Tracks are There's a Gold Mine in the Sky, An Affair to Remember, You're My Thrill, Fascination, Farewell to Arms, I Wish I Knew, For the Want of a Kiss, Happy New Year, Be Still My Heart, Around the World, I Had the Craziest Dream. Leslie passed on that. The two songs on Dead or Alive was not You Spin Me Round, but I will read them to you. Terry Westwood wants the Jerry Reed, Nashville Underground. Let's give that to Terry. And Dead or Alive is Give It To Me and I Do Anything, Mega Mix, and that's a gold stamp promo. Somebody did get Slow Train Coming, but there's another copy in here. We do have another copy of Slow Train Coming. Same price, $12.50 after the half off. And we still got Dylan's Greatest Hits Volume 2. And we still got Dylan. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't pull that, did we? I may have pulled the wrong record then, because Stephanie wanted Bob Dylan. I pulled New Morning. So let me just swap those out. That went to Stephanie. That goes to Terry. I pulled the wrong one. So there's New Morning. Thank you, Michael Nath. Sharp Eyes. There's the three Dylan. Slow Train Coming. Greatest Hits 2. That's how stuff gets mistagged. The Dead or Alive single. It has disappeared on us again. Here it is. It is $7.50. $7.50. $7.50. Okay. Tonight's Mike Kennedy takes the other Bob Dylan Slow Train Coming. One of the last, Eric wants Dead or Alive at half off. One of the last things I'm going to have to offer you tonight is an on sale LP. How many do I have? 2, 4, 6, 7. Hadn't been around too long, but I'm going to put it on sale because I've got a bunch of them. We're going to do $8 off, which is going to make it $26.99. And this is Cake Prolonging the Magic. Cake Prolonging the Magic. Featuring hit songs Never There, Let Me Go, and Sheep Go to Heaven. Remastered audio, 180-gram black vinyl. That is $26.99 if anybody wants a copy. Cake Prolonging the Magic, $26.99. Had a random stack over here, so we'll get those all sold. Just came out last month, I think. On sale live after death. That one is not on sale. That was not on sale. Cake. Cake goes to Fred Leal. Day Mayers gets some cake. Tanner, these are $26.99. John Stevens gets some cake. Becky Lerner gets some cake. Sherry Darnell gets some cake. We have 2 copies of cake left. We got 2 pieces of cake left. James Bragg wants a piece of cake. I won't ask you to read the first track on cake. Will not read that. It's we're 5 minutes from Easter. Probably shouldn't read that track. 1 piece of cake left. 1 piece of cake left. The only other thing that I had over here, yeah, in the CD department, these are kind of odd. My mom bought some odd stuff the other day. I don't know what she did with it. I looked at them. I said, I'm going to be honest. I've never heard of any of these artists in my life, which could be a good thing. You know, that's why she bought them. Becky's a first-time buyer. I was about to say that. Becky, thank you. Make sure you message our page, CollectCo. We need your email address and your mailing address, Becky. Your email address and your mailing address sent to us via a Facebook message. If you could do that for us, we'd greatly appreciate it. We will invoice you sometime tomorrow or Monday, most likely Monday with Easter being tomorrow. By the way, the store is closed tomorrow, and because of Easter being tomorrow and where we wasn't here for a couple of days, most likely we might have to close the store up on Monday just so we can have everybody here helping us put all this stuff in order and organizing stuff. I'm also over here trying to figure out another record to put on sale. A couple of last minute deals. Let's do this Missy Elliott. Let's pull some stuff out of the hip hop section. These are $44.99 and $39.99. They're not quite ready to be on sale, but I'll discount them, see if anybody wants them. Let's do Missy Elliott for $34.99. Missy Elliott, Under Construction. That's a 2 LP, $10 off. $34.99. Missy Elliott, Under Construction, $34.99. That is $10 off, $34.99. And Cypress Hill, this will be a year old in a couple months. I'll go ahead and mark it on sale for $24.99. $24.99 for Cypress Hill, Back in Black. Cypress Hill, $24.99 on those. There's 2 more. Randy Travis. I have no Randy Travis except for 1 record, which is a MoFi pressing. It's $49.99. Did you sell the Soundgarden? I have Soundgarden Super Unknown for $49.99, and I have Soundgarden Down on the Upside for $39.99. Crash Test Dummies sale. Crash Test Dummies is not on sale. They are $36.99. John Ambrosic wants a Missy Elliott. That is $34.99, Tanner. I have 1 left. I do not have a View to a Kill soundtrack handy. I think they're all gone. I know there's more in the back, but he just hadn't put them out. So that's $34. And Marco and James Bragg get Cypress Hill. Those are $24.99 each. Cypress Hill. 1 Missy Elliott left. Who wants it? $44.99. Sell it to Leslie. Came in just in time. That's sold to Leslie also for $34.99. There is an unofficial Genesis over here I was looking at the other day. I got Genesis, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 1, Volume 2. Okay. If you look at it, it's technically a 4 LP live Genesis. It's a 4 LP live Genesis because you get Volume 1 and Volume 2. You get a Volume 1 and a Volume 2, and both of those are 2 LPs. So it's essentially a complete live Genesis concert from 1978, which is on 4 LPs. $44 and $44.99 for each volume. I'll do both of them for $70. Both of them for $70. So $69.99, $69.99, an entire Genesis concert. That is a complete concert. That's a In the Windy City. That's live in Chicago, 1978. 4 LPs. I've got 1 set, I've got 2 sets, I've got 3 sets. And those are unofficials from Parachute. Those are from Parachute. And they were $44. I think I originally had 5 sets, so I've sold a couple sets. There's 3 more. See if we have any takers on that. One of the last things, I keep saying one of the last things. One of the last things is, let's see if we can sell these. And where's that Badfinger at? Did we sell the Badfinger unofficial? I know there's more on the back wall, but here they are. Okay, Badfinger. No takers on Genesis. That's greatly disappointing. Here's a Badfinger unofficial. This is a live 1972 show. Live FM broadcast from Cowtown Ballroom, Badfinger. These are $29.99. Another 2 LP, and they're doing all their hits, like Day After Day. And that is $29.99. I think I've got like 4 of these. Badfinger, Kansas City, 1972, live. And this is by Parachute. These are going to sound, I know they're unofficials, but they're going to sound really good. And the last thing I have to show you on sale is X-Hoarder, The Law. X-Hoarder, The Law, limited to $1,500 on silver vinyl. These are from Music on Vinyl. $10 off, $29.99. X-Hoarder, The Law, $29.99. Limited edition, $1,500 on silver vinyl. $29.99. That's $10 off. Jim Nielsen wants a Badfinger. I have 2 or 3 of these left, maybe 4. Badfinger's $29.99, Tanner. There's one to Jim Nielsen, and then we got 3 X-Hoarders sold. These are also $29.99. One for Terry Westwood, one for Martin Pryor, one for Allison Campbell, and I have 1 left. 1 X-Hoarder, The Law. 1 X-Hoarder, The Law, and that is $29.99 if anybody wants that last one. No takers on Genesis. Eric S. gets the last X-Hoarder. I don't think I have any more of those. If I do, they're on our back shelf, back wall, but I don't think I do. We sold the Badfinger. These aren't really on sale, but I'll show them because we wiped out an entire Genesis section a second ago. So let me show these. I'll do a few dollars off on these since I have 4 of them. Something that we always need and always sell. This is Genesis We Can't Dance, $39.99. Genesis We Can't Dance. That is a 2 LP half-speed master for Genesis We Can't Dance. That's the one that always eludes people's collection because it came out in 1991. Not the easiest thing to find. I think it wasn't even released in the U.S. on vinyl. Maybe just in Europe, but don't hold me to that. I know I've never seen an original U.S. press. Genesis is $39.99. Well, my help that's here said I had to stop at midnight because it's Easter, and I agree. It is 12:03. Just a moment ago, we had 131 people watching. We could have kept showing half-off crates and showing half-off crates and probably went for another solid hour. We'll do that again next week. We're going to have 6 more shows next week. 6 more shows. 6 more shows. So we'll have plenty of time to do that. We have an entire store full of records. I promise you we will never run out of stuff. We will never, ever run out of records. Ever. Never, ever. There's no way we'll ever sell all of this. We'll have sales every night this year, almost every week, almost every night. And we'll have new records, on sale records, auction records, markdown records, new records, old records, 45 CDs, cassettes. It will be an endless cycle. So that's where we'll start back Monday. Are you still doing a CK sale? Yes, but we hadn't bought anything in a long time. We hadn't bought anything. We hadn't bought any coins or coin and knife collection in almost a month now, or 2 months, month and a half. So that is where we're going to stop. If you're a first-time buyer, make sure you message us. We're going to invoice on tomorrow and Monday, most likely Monday. Store is closed tomorrow for Easter, plus we don't have anybody here that can run it. And I'm not for sure on Monday. Just if you have any questions before you make a trip to the store, let me know. So, all right. My dad need to know. Yeah, tell him as soon as we buy some stuff, Leslie, we'll have another coin and knife sale. But right now we have our full focus is on records. But that's going to change soon. I got somebody that's about to come on board and help me more with records. So our staff is growing, especially this month. That'll maybe give me some more time where I can buy some coins and knives. So, okay. Thanks, everybody. and we'll see you hopefully Monday. I'll be posting pre-orders in the morning and tomorrow. Okay.